Hello!
Hey.
Hello, and welcome to Late Night Parents. As you can see from my digs, I've upgraded some equipment. So, hopefully you can hear me pretty good.
Hey guys, hopefully y'all can hear me too. I got my volume turned up, so we should be good there. Got my Sesame Street, Dad Street digs on tonight. Actually, I had my Smurf shirt on, which is one of my favorite shirts to wear now. And then I realized I think I had it on last week. I'm not really good about the whole fashion thing or keeping track of what I wear. I thought it's probably not cool to keep wearing the same shirt over and over, right? So.
Well, then you just have one shirt. So this week I'm wearing Lacoste. I got the alligator. Lacoste. I don't know. Is that how you say it? Is it Lacoste or is it?
I think it's. Well, let's just hope it doesn't Lacoste too much. That's really what the important thing.
Costs too much. So
everything will cost too much.
I wanted to take a second and talk to you about my new view, because this is Union Square, New York, people. So later on, I'll bring the camera over. And got a new mic. Ooh, fancy. So, yeah, let's get rocking.
That's a cool view, Adam. You guys are looking at my closet, actually. That's how I roll here on Dad Street. You got my closet, and Adam, you got New York City. So
I do Windows of the World.
Yeah. Oh, they can't hear your mic, Adam. Put your mic closer to your head, Adam. That's what Curtis's response.
All right. Well, this is going to be one problem I see, is that I do not have any way of seeing the chat room from back here.
Well, I could just tell you what they're saying, that you're very handsome tonight, and they love your shirt, and that it looks like it cost a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
All right. So.
There's a severe delay on Adam's end. Are you using dial-up, buddy? That was our friend Curtis.
No dial-up.
And
but
your sound is muffled. Mic. I gotta say, this is great, Adam, because this is the first time where people can actually see me and they hear me, and yet the issues on the New York end here in slow motion.
All right. Well, let's explore some settings.
Let's explore it, guys. Are you up for exploring with us just for a few minutes? Bear with us while we get our.
All right. How does that sound?
How does that sound, folks? Are you guys hearing Adam okay?
Is that better?
It looks like Amy says it looks like you're doing the robot.
Is this a better volume, or is this terrible? Because I look and see nothing moving. So.
Huh. I tell you, if you just stand still, then you'll be fine. Just don't move, and then nobody will really know. That's great. I just got a message on Skype from somebody who asked me if I was looking for a Russian bride.
Is this good? Can you hear me now?
You're on a severe delay. Yeah. Is she? I don't know, Curtis. Curtis wants to know if they just said, "Are you lonely? Looking for a wife? We have Russian brides." That's what the message came across. So, yeah, cool.
Awesome.
Cool.
Let's
do
go.
this, Adam.
Sorry.
Yeah, let's do this, and
as long as you could hear me, I'm okay.
Right? As long as you, and if you can't hear Adam, I'll just fill in for what he's saying, and it's probably going to be like really complimentary about me.
Well, I don't know about that. We got to try something else.
Well, I'm the one who's talking, so if they can only hear me, it's going to be compliments about me.
Okay, that's fine. Josh, you're a pretty sexy thing.
Oh, I like that. Adam said that I'm very sexy. Okay. So, hey, we had a couple of housekeeping items, a few announcements coming up for our site we've talked about in the past. Adam, you got your friend Tom's going to be giving us.
He's not just my friend. He's your friend. He's our friend.
Well, he's our friend. He's Late Night Parent friend.
We're going to start referring to this as the mob. He's a friend of ours.
He's a friend of ours.
So, yeah, we're going to have, as we've been talking about for quite some time now, about that we were ramping up. We have the moms. We have, things in the works. And we said we'd get it done June 1st. Well, Josh was still on vacation, so it didn't happen June 1st.
Right.
Mentally, he was still on vacation, hiatus.
Yeah, I'm like, since I've moved to the West Coast, it's like everything is like a little further out than what it really, everything's a little. See, Adam and we have to meet in the middle. Adam's like, he's Mr. New York. He's like, go, 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 now, rush, rush, cross the street. If you get hit by a car, who cares? I'm like, it's kind of a nice day outside. Look at that wave coming in. Oh, look, I just got hit in the head by a rock. Ow, that hurt. So,
See.
Hey, real quick, we got a question. We usually don't do this, Adam, but the chat room kind of goes quick, and I hate to miss questions. Somebody had a really good question. Mia actually wanted to know how we met each other, and we met on Twitter.
J-date.
Actually, guys.
J-date.
J-dating. It was Jewish blogger looking for other Jewish daddy blogger. So yeah, that's how we met on Twitter.
We met on Twitter. Actually, when we met, unbeknownst to us, we actually were creating Dad's Talking at the time that we met.
That's right. Yep, we met at the start of Dad's Talking. That's kind of how it happened. They apparently they thought we met each other in school. Nope, Adam and I have known each other for 10 months. 9 months. Yeah, about a month or two after I got on Twitter, which wasn't very long ago, is when Adam and I met, and that's what it was. So we met online, and here we are. So
yeah, our real meeting, like the first time I met you, was in Vegas. Actually, in person at Blog World in Vegas.
Yeah, that's right. The first time we met was in Vegas at Blogger. Amy, resourceful mom, who's so smart and witty tonight, apparently said that we could have met in school because I'm too old. I'm like, could be your dad. Cool. Thank you.
That was the other one.
Yeah, that was the other one. That's right. We have. That's right. But that's okay because I'll just tell Amy that I lost another pound. So trying to get slender here.
Yeah, bulimia doesn't work for you, buddy.
No.
No.
I'm trying. But anyway, so where were we? Okay, so yeah, we're gonna start ramping up the site a bit more. I know if you guys have been to latenightparents.com, hopefully you have. It's been mainly a lot of our giveaway stuff on there. We're trying to change that. We want to really introduce more content to our site and give you other reasons to come than just the giveaways, which are really good that we have going on. We're lucky to have that, but we want to spice it up a bit. So we're gonna have Tom come on board, right?
Yeah, we got Tom coming on board. Tom is a dad of a 4 turning 5-month-old. And so he's going through new parenting, and he lives in Lower Connecticut and works in the city. And he's going to be doing a lot of the events that I can't make it to. And so that's going to help me out tremendously. And what else do we got? We got some moms coming on board who will just remain as moms, but you'll start seeing them come on board. And we're working on acquiring another few dads. And the mission here is, and I guess we should always say what the mission statement of Late Night Parents was. The mission statement always kind of was the parenting resource for both sides of the gender. Because you find a lot of mommy resourceful sites, and you find, resource sites. Like, so you could go looking at WebMD, and it's all about pregnancy from the mom point of view, but it's never about the dad or the husband or the partner's point of view.
Right.
So we wanted to give that voice a chance. And have, a dual parent, a male and a female parenting site that works. Now, when we were going through our labor of love, which is becoming a parent, you realize the only time you actually have available to yourself is either when they nap or late at night when they're done for the count for the night.
Right.
So, ergo, late night parents. And so we've been working really hard, and we've, we have a brand. Me and Josh Shorty kind of call it LNP. So if you check out LNP.tv, you will see Late Night Parents. You'll start to see this a lot more. We have a lot of technology changes in the works. Where you're going to start seeing us on Ustream at some point soon. You're going to start seeing us on Mom TV in an embedded player, so we'll start using the Ustream technology. You're going to start seeing a lot of mom contributors. You're going to start seeing a lot of video from moms out in the field. You're going to start seeing a lot of videos from dads out in the field, because it's not just about us. And that's the most important part.
It's not about us.
It's not, while this show will always be our show, there will be other shows on Late Night Parents talking
Right.
about single mommydom versus
Mommydom.
Mommydom.
You didn't just say mommy dumb, did you?
Mommydom.
That was mommy dom. That was DOM.
Dom. Yeah, Dom.
Mommy
Like,
dom.
the
Mommy
kingdom.
Dom, not mommy dumb.
Not Mommydom. So that's what we have kind of
Good.
working out.
Good. It's a good workout.
Talking
Yeah,
about workouts, why don't you go back to that part of you lost a pound?
No.
I
lost
no. We should talk about this. You're working
All right,
out
let's talk.
these days.
I am working out these days. Working out. I'm in a little. I'm heading to Type A Parent, as some of you might know, and our friend Amy over at Resourceful Mom, I guess she's hitting the treadmill too. So we wagered a little bet that Adam's already been losing weight, so that guy's already ahead of us. But we wagered a little bet.
Mandated.
He almost died, so he decided to lose weight. I just figured, I want to only be able to have one seat on the plane when I head on over to Type A Parent. So we're kind of doing a little weight loss thing here. But I guess it's the problem with Twitter is that you can only have 140 characters, so you kind of miss out on the whole conversation. But I did say I lost a pound, but it was since yesterday. So I've lost 2.5 pounds since Monday. So almost down 3 pounds in 2.5, 3 days. So I'm working it. I'm laying off the carbs, and I'm working out. So I'm doing it, man. I'm getting my fat ass in shape, and getting rid of the junk in the trunk, and doing all that good stuff. So by the time I get to Type A Parent, I'm gonna be, I'm gonna look like this. I'm, very slender, and I'm gonna look more like a human being. So anyway, so that's my deal there. So hopefully I'll see some of you over at Type A Parent, and if not, both Adam and I will be at Evo in Park City, Utah, in less than a month. Actually, a month from today.
1
month
month
from today. 1 month from today. In fact, today is my 11-month anniversary on Twitter. So yay me. So there we go. 11th month 3.
Really? We're doing 11-month anniversaries?
It's my 11-month anniversary on Twitter. So
okay.
Yay me. I get to, I get to have a cupcake or something. Actually, I can't. I'm losing weight. But whatever. Somebody else, can have a cupcake.
Yeah, I think that's a good choice.
I think it's a good choice. So how many tweets are you
Amy's
at?
going to kick your ass.
Yeah, she probably will kick my ass. So in 11 months, I think I've tweeted over 27,000 times. So, yeah. I guess I have a problem if I'm approaching 30,000 tweets in a year. That's probably problematic, I guess.
Yeah, you're beating me in the tweet count at this point.
Yeah, I'm a tweetaholic. It's true. I wrote about tweeting addiction, and this is coming from somebody who does 30,000 tweets in a year. That's a problem. Christine B has not tweeted once yet. Well, Christine B, we'd love to see you on Twitter. So get on out there.
Do it.
Twittering
and I hope just kind of shifting gears here. One thing that we've heard a lot of feedback from our non-Twitter friends, because there is a world outside of Twitter. From our Facebook friends and from our just web friends, is that those that don't have Twitter accounts kind of found the contest a little one-sided, that you could tweet daily. So if you notice on our Schwinn giveaway, you could tweet weekly. So it kind of really dramatically brings it down that you could have an extra 30 or 40 entry counts down to only an extra 3 or 4. So I think that's pretty fair. Right.
Well, there you go. So that's Twitterville for us. So let's see. So so we mentioned the updates coming to our site, which we're excited about. Adam, hey, real quick, did you want to give? You've been to some, one of the great things about living in New York City, instead of the little beach community I live in, is that you actually get to go places and do really fun, cool things. I know you went to a couple events this week. Anything that might be good for us to hear about?
This is like a prime time press week, I guess, in New York. So there was a lot of market and a lot of research events and a lot of editor events. So today was just kind of a schmooze and a press kind of thing with, what's the drops? I have no clue. Come on.
The what?
What's the alcohol drops for the ears? God.
Oh yeah, they're the swimmier
Right. Yeah,
things.
there you go. Someone
Drops.
can never remember. So we had a swim at the Empire Hotel today, and if you haven't been to the Empire Hotel, it's really nice. There is a blog post half done. I really am blanking out on the name of the brand right now. I'm like floating with the 8 other brands that I am doing things for at the moment. So we're doing that. We did that today. Tomorrow, my wife is off to the farm to hang out.
She's going to the farm. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
She's
waking up.
Hopefully she didn't buy the farm.
Yeah, well, no, she's actually going to hang out with Jennifer Gardner and talk about healthy eating.
Literally, Jenny Gardner.
Jennifer Gardner.
Jennifer Gardner.
Not Jenny from the block, but married to Ben.
Oh, okay.
That
okay,
Jenny.
I get it. Cool.
So yeah, that's going to be an interesting day for my wife, and I can't do it because I can't take off work. But they allowed my wife to go in my place, and so she's going to do some stuff about that. And what else do we have? Tomorrow morning, I'm going to wake up and go to a Ford presentation at Internet Week. It's Internet Week here in New York, so they're doing a mobile app presentation at Internet Week, and Ford sponsored it, and they were nice enough to invite me along. So I'll be doing that at 8:30 a.m. So
8:30. Ooh.
Yeah. So that means like up and actually out early. And then next week I'll be in visiting our friends at P&G, the makers of Pampers, as I'll be going out to their headquarters on Monday and Tuesday, and then come home to just a crush of stuff. So very excited about everything going on. And tomorrow night, me and my wife have squirreled away a little us time, because that's important, the us time. And she's taking me to the Yanks game. We're going to see the Yanks versus the Boston Red Sox.
Very cool. You're going to see a Yankees game.
Yanks versus the Red Sox. I'm excited.
Very cool. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I'll probably never make it to a Yanks game. My team and the Yankees hate each other, and that's just how it is. But good. Well, cool, man. You're definitely a busy bee.
Busy.
Go, mommy to Liam says, "Go Phillies." Okay, go Phillies. Sure, why not?
Okay, sure.
Good luck. Yeah. Phillies. It's a.
At least they could beat the Mets. They could beat the Mets.
Sure.
Let's go with that.
Let's see what else. So we have some important things happening pretty soon. There's a little holiday, I don't know, we like to call Father's Day, coming up in a couple weeks. That's coming up real soon, actually.
I'm going to give my little PSA. If you're a
PSA,
member,
PSA.
Yeah, let's go. If you're a member of the media, do not bundle dads and grads, all right? Yes, we eat Yes, we watch cartoons.
Right.
Yes, we eat cereal in giant bowls with our socks and boxers on in the morning. But let's be real. Between the two disparaging point, and I like toys for big boys, I do not like the same things I liked when I was graduating college. All right? So sitting there and bundling the two together is kind of an insult to a grown adult, maybe that has a little bit of extra money, versus a graduate. Just saying, all right? You know, like, I don't think any husband is, you know, I don't think a lot of graduates are going there being like, I really want that silver engraved pen that says my kids' birthdays. But a dad, that might be really sweet if all he does is sign his John Hancock all day. And I mean that with
Hey now, what are you doing with your John Hancocks?
The pen, you know.
Hey now.
So, you know, I think that we just need to get a little bit more focused about the idea that dads deserve their own holiday and their own pitch, right? It's worth an email.
Right.
That's my PSA. Thanks so much.
All right. Well, good stuff. I like that. Hey, we've got a little technical things going on. I don't know. Adam's looking a little choppy on the video. In fact, he's looking choppy for me. I don't know. I think it sounds like that might be the case for everyone else. Josh, we should define. Oh, I see. Very, very cute. Curtis. Yeah, choppy. Sound choppy. Okay. Is my sound choppy or is it just Adam's? We're just trying to wrap that little thing up there. I'm fine, thank you. Yes, I'm fine. See, I should just—it's just Adam. That's what they're saying. It's just
But
Adam.
is it my
Um,
sound or is it
it's
my
his sound.
video?
Adam, to you, Mia says, I am perfect. I am perfect. Thank you. I will just keep being perfect, and I'm peachy as well. Christine says I'm peachy. I'm a perfect peachy, perfect percher peachy. Sound and video, very good. So it looks like it's a New York thing. It must be those tall buildings. Um, so I have no tall buildings. I just have a lot of sand in my front yard. You know, I gotta say, living by the beach is very cool. There's sand in my children's beds every night when we put them to bed. I have to wipe off the bed because there's sand in it. It's ridiculous. This may sound like a good problem to have, I guess, but it's not. It's really quite annoying. I have no idea where that came from. I'm just ADD like that. So Father's Day, folks. Father's Day is coming up less than 2 weeks. Adam had his little PSA there. Adam, what do you guys do for Father's Day? And this will be your third Father's Day?
Yeah, this will be the I have no clue. 0 to 1, 1 to 2. Yeah, I guess third. We'll go with third.
Okay,
Might not
you were
be,
there, right?
But I'm not good with math, like stuff like that.
Okay.
So, but realistically, Father's Day for us is going to be a little different. It's going to be in the city, I think. And once again, we're used to going out to Long Island to kind of making accommodations for family, and I think this year we're going to do it in the city and just hang out, the three of us. So no barbecues. It'll probably involve a nice brunch and some playtime in the park, which I love to do. And
Cool.
we've been going to Central Park, which has like these massive playgrounds that you can't even imagine. Like they're all brick and concrete and really cool, but you still sit there and be like, they made a playground out of what? Concrete? Whose brilliant idea was that? And
Sounds hard.
Literally, it is a playground made out of concrete and bricks and steel and chain, and it is as city as you could get, and it is a really cool playground. But yeah, there's no tolerance for toddlers to fall down like that. You are bumping your kid's head on brick. So it's interesting to take our toddler there, who sometimes gets ahead of himself.
All right, that works. That works.
So what about you? What do you got going on for the Father's Day? Probably a barbecue because you own a grill, right?
Yeah, I do own a grill. I do like to grill. Growing up, I used to hang out with my dad, my grandfather, and we used to do the whole big family thing. But I grew up on the East Coast, and that's and my grandfather's no longer around, and so that's not happening. And actually, my dad is in the hospital right now. He just had his hip replaced, so good luck getting better, you old fart. I hope your new hip does a good job for you. So that's a little shout out to my dad. My hips are fine. But anyway, we kind of hang low. We do a little grilling, and like going to the beach, and that's what we mostly do. So I'll probably throw some steaks on the Barbie and get a nice bottle of wine. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not drinking wine this time because I'm going to be kicking Resourceful Mom's butt in our little diet contest. So I'm actually going to be drinking water, and I'm going to have like a bunch of steak and no potatoes. So we're probably going to hang out, and I kind of do things low key, really. I know I kind of spaz out online, and I actually spaz in general, but we'll probably do it low key. So that's my thing. So let's see. I know. Let me ask you about this. This is me. I think for Father's Day, and that you should really spend time with like your kids and stuff, because that's the whole point. It's Father's Day, celebrating your fatherhood. But I know some dads go out and go spend the whole day with other dads, or go golfing or something. I don't know. I kind of think
that would be nice, but I don't get that.
Yeah,
like you could do that any other day of the year.
I think that's nice. That's where I think like birthdays are. I don't know. I just think that there's other days for that. I kind of think like Father's Day, you should be with your kids. It's Father's Day for Christ. That's why you're, that's why you're celebrating. So I think you should be with your family. You should be with your kids. I don't know. When I hear guys going out and like spending the whole day, I could see going out in the morning or whatever, early, playing golf with some friends, and you come back before everybody's awake or whatever. That's totally fine. But to me, spending the whole day away from your family, that's that's crappy. You know, I'm just gonna throw it out there.
Well,
I think it's a bad play.
I think you got to put it back to where it belongs. Everyone to each of their own, right? Maybe they spend every day with their kids, so having Father's Day be their break day, that might be okay. So you can't judge, right? You know, you.
Well, I can judge, but other people can't.
Yeah, but you can't. Yeah, you don't know everyone's walk of life. But I think, you know, look, my belief is that these days, Mother's Day, you spend it with your wife and your kids as best you can. I know people sometimes have jobs and that have to end up traveling on that weekend to be somewhere, so that sucks, but you got to do it. And I know that I was almost traveling on Father's Day for something, so, you know, it would have sucked. I would have hated it.
Yeah.
But, you know, like, once again, like, to put some food on the table and to have my kid have the newest shoes or something that fits him next week, because he grows out of everything.
Right.
It's pretty good. Which does bring up an interesting point. So on Father's Day, what kind of gifts are you going to get? What are you into?
Was this a rhetorical question, or are you actually asking me?
I know, I'm actually asking.
No.
What do you, as Josh, the Dad Street Becker, want for Father's Day?
Well, I gotta say, there's two sides of the coin. I recently wrote a guest post on somebody's site, and somebody said I was all sappy or whatever. But you know what? That's just how I write. So too bad. But you know, it was true. My wife and I struggled for 4 years to have children. We went through 4 years of infertility treatments, and it was just terrible. So for me, being a dad is has a little different meaning than I guess if I would just to have children really easily. So, I had said, like, my only gift that I want, I already have is with my kids. And, that's really true. I mean, I genuinely, honestly, if I got a card, I would be happy. My wife knows this about me. She's like, she knows if I don't get a card, I'm, like, totally bummed. But if I get a card, I'm cool. So let's get past that for a second, though, because I think there's nothing wrong with getting gifts, and I like getting gifts, and I know a lot of dads like getting gifts, and dads deserve a good gift every now and then. So what I'm gonna go for is if the dad's into golf, get a little money at least towards a certificate towards some clubs, because that'll go a long way. Clubs can be kind of expensive, but you can always do a gift certificate towards a set. I like kind of pairing activities. So let's say your kids are a little older. You buy dad and the kids some tickets to his favorite baseball team game or football. And so dad goes out.
I love the live event. And I say this about Mother's Day, and
that's
I'll
cool.
say this about Father's Day. The most important thing you could possibly do is create a memory. That is it. Your goal as a Father's Day event, right, is to create a memory that, A, is a touchstone point for your kid's life and for your own. Because when you look back and you look at your legacy, and I wrote this recently on a guest post, the only thing that matters is your kids, your grandkids, your great-grandkids, because that's your legacy, right? The money, the wealth, it all goes away. The buildings that you have your names on, the inheritance that you leave to people, it all fades to nothing, right? The only thing that matters is what your kids, what your grandkids, what your family really remembers as you as a person, right? And really, it doesn't matter what your family says, because my sister right now and I are having a little tiff. But it really goes back to what your kids think of you. So be a great dad, be there. That's what I say. Create a memory. So I love the idea of doing an event. I love the idea of doing something like building something, right? Taking your kids and building a birdhouse. I could be in the backyard as a bird feeder or something for years to come. And I'm not talking about like not the pine cone in the peanut butter with the bird seed. I mean like building an actual bird feeder where you actually have the tubing and you have the base and the bird seed goes in and the bird seed has little holes so the birds can get it. That's a good one. Now understand that it might draw some squirrels, but even then it'll be in the backyard for years to come, and just buy a good little 3-pound bag of bird seed and keep filling it up every couple of weeks. Yeah.
Hey, that's Marty Ferg said they're making Father's Day cards. That's kind of cool. So to get something kind of handmade from your kids, that's really neat. So I kind of dig that.
Yeah.
What's that? Anything electronic, a dad's gonna love. Okay, so anything, iTunes gift cards, iPhones, iPod touchers.
Pause right there. can we just say bravo to Apple for finally making iTunes Cloud available?
Thank you.
I am looking forward to this. Can't even tell you.
Thank you.
This is going to be this is going to be the new wave. This is the new generation of stuff. Like, the reason they pushed the iOS 5 off to the fall is probably because they're releasing the iPhone 5. Doesn't take a genius to see this. I think, adding all the Twitter integration is going to be great for Twitter, but I think literally having the cloud is going to change how we buy things for our kids. Right? I know a lot of parents have iTunes accounts for each kid, so when their kid wants the same thing, they have to buy it twice. And I think now it'll go back to that whole family plan idea. It'll be buy it once, have it on all your devices. It won't take up 35 gigs of space on each device. You'll have it in one place and it could replicate out easily, and really excited about that. But yeah, I think iTunes gift cards, great way to go if your dad is into, your husband, your partner, your kid's father is into iTunes and Apple. If I think iPad 2 is a great idea. Buying him an iPhone right now, I've tweeted about it. Walmart and Sam's Club is running a super amazing deal on iPhones 4, right?
Super deal!
They're $149. They're $149, dude. They're half price. They're half their normal price. So if you're into the iPhone and you don't want to wait till the fall, and we know there's an iPhone 5 coming out. If they really want the iPhone 4, half price at Walmart and at Sam's Club. So good for them.
Well, there you go. We get iCloud for the iDad.
Yeah, but I think there's more to it than just that. There's also the idea that what else can you do for a dad? The electronic stuff, right? If they're a big golfer, they have electronic GPS maps for all these courses. So anything that's a real course, any kind of registered course with the PGA, they have these nice little GPS devices or little handheld things, and they have all the GPS maps of the course. And as long as the course doesn't change, they say this is the hole, the distance. They show the kind of the layout of the course. If there's alternate course layouts where they can move the pin, it will usually tell you at the start of the course, and you can configure your GPS to tell you that it's alternative 1. And so these are really cool devices. That costs about $350 these days. And but if you're an avid golfer, rock it.
Yeah, but they have apps for that. For the iPhone, they have.
Yeah, they absolutely
have golf apps. So, Amy, what if your husband has a prepaid phone? What should you buy him for Father's Day? If your husband has a prepaid phone, buy him a postpaid phone. Go out and do what everybody else does. Actually get a real phone, one you don't have to rent. That would be my suggestion. Otherwise,
look, it doesn't. Prepaid, postpaid doesn't matter. I actually like the prepaid option. We just signed up a nephew for this, mainly because it limits to how much they get spent. Right? There's no amount of they had a bill of $500. It's prepay. It's whenever you hit that limit of $80 a month, you're done.
Yeah, but I have a better answer, man. Here's what I do. Dude, I'm unlimited all the way. Unlimited phone, unlimited text, and that way it's done. I don't have to worry about it. It's postpaid. I over-postpaid, so I can over-talk now. And guess what? When I go to check on my minutes, it says, we're not telling you. Why? Because you have unlimited.
I have 2,100 minutes on my plan, Josh, and I don't want to pay the extra $40 a month, and that's the difference. It's $40 for me, $40 for Suzanne. So the extra $80 a month, right? I have 2,100 minutes between Suzanne and myself, and then I have a little play cell phone for my son to have. And, realistically, we don't even come close to it. We have the unlimited friends and family, the unlimited nights and weekends. I used to even do the early nights and weekends, and then I realized I was really not even coming close to 2,100. But even now, I'm only at maybe 1,100. And with the early nights and weekends, I was maybe at 5. And I was thinking about dropping down the plan, but then you run into all those 40 cents a minute kind of thing. So it was just keep it at 2,100, lose the early nights and weekends, and you know what? I don't have a problem with that. And you know what? If I start seeing I'm getting close, I would bump it up. But I don't see the need. And at this point, you want to know what I need right now? I need them to start upping the cable rates. Because my cable bill is only $200 and some odd a month. So they need to get it to $300 a month before I really start complaining about my cable being too high. This is all sarcasm. Because
cable's a whole other issue.
Cable bills cannot get any higher. And I was in Florida a few weeks ago. They had 50 megs. I get 10 megs. How does Florida, a state with like 60% old people, have 50 meg upload speeds from Comcast or Xfinity now, whatever they're calling it, and in New York City with like the metro population, that's the average age is like 40 something.
Right.
We have 10 megs. It is crazy, terrible. Hate it.
Well, we went off on a little fart tangent there.
What can you get Dad? Get Dad a new router.
There you go.
Get Dad one of those little MiFi devices, so AT&T iPhones actually work. Get it on Verizon though.
Yeah. Or if he's like us, get him a glass for all that whining that he's going to do. We need big glasses because we whine a lot. But
is it red wine or white wine?
Well, it's going to be red wine. It's going to be red wine.
Is red wine?
All the way. Although it's getting kind of hot these days, so typically you go white when it's a little hot. So
sangria.
Might do a little crisp.
It's all about the sangria.
Hey, sangria's nice. But yeah, we love the wine. So yeah, those are some good gift ideas for Father's Day. Hey, if anybody wants to test out a really good Father's Day gift, feel free to send it to Adam and I first. We'll give you our address, and you can send it to us. We'll check it out.
Let's just go over one great gift. It costs no money. It costs you a little bit of dignity and a little bit of time. All right, sex cards.
Yeah.
Do you believe in sex cards?
Sex cards.
Like the.
Do I believe in sex cards? Like receiving them or giving them?
Receiving them from your wife, like the IOU one la da da.
I like getting. Sure, if I could get a sex card, that'd be great. That would be. I don't think I'd know what to do with it. I'd be stunned. I would feel like I don't know.
Like you won the Willy Wonka golden ticket contest. I've got a golden ticket. I've got a golden ticket.
I think I'd be so excited that it would be over before it actually started.
Well, what do you guys in the chat room think? What's a good gift? What's a good gift idea from you guys? And we'll kind of shout out the best here. I really like the one thing I've heard one of my friendly dad's wife, husband, whatever person say is that they are getting their husband a trip. So instead of just buying him like a $200 iPad or $300 iPad and some ties and junk that he will never need and doesn't need, she's actually taking that $300 or $400 and she's taking $400 of her own money, so it's a little bit more expensive than she wanted, but she's actually found vacation deal. So she's going on like a 4-night vacation, just the two of them, leaving the kids with the in-laws, and they're off. And I thought that was a really cool idea in a time where it's really nice to get away, and what a Father's Day gift that's going to be. Like they're spending Father's Day Sunday with the family, having the barbecue with their in-laws, with his parents, and then they're leaving the kids and heading right to the airport, and it's going to be a total shock to him.
Wow, that's awesome. Very cool, very cool. What do we got? A lot of marbles going on in the chat room. I'm not sure if Dads would really like marbles, but that might work.
Comics are always a good gift for a graduate. Remember, a graduate wants comics.
If you're
a grown
if you're
man
14 years old,
stuff.
Look, if you're 14 years old or your name is Curtis, you like comic books. But aside from that, we're not really into comic books. We're kind of grown up. We like, manly stuff. Like
I gotta admit, I am let's just go back to Curtis here. I'm a little bit jealous of Curtis because, at the end of the month, he actually gets to be in a room with Malcolm Gladwell. So if you don't know,
that's kind of cool.
Malcolm Gladwell wrote The Tipping Point. He wrote The Outliers. He wrote a lot of these books about socio-economic business kind of books and the psychology behind business. So he gets to hear the keynote speech at a Ford event is Malcolm Gladwell, and I'm kind of jealous about that. So,
that's kind of cool. We're missing that, but that's. I don't even read books, so who cares? An author? What? I mean, a book? Really? Do people read books anymore? That's so like 1980. or like 1992 when I graduated high school.
How many what books do you have on your iPad there?
Actually, I'll tell you what books on my iPad. A book that I'm reading now. I have, a book I'm reading now is a book called The Thank You Economy. Do you like that one? I'm trying to read it. I got to get to my iBooks here.
You mean this one? Right there?
Oh, no, you don't have it. I do a lot of audio. Right, oh, you got it right there. Look at that, The Thank You Economy.
Wait. Let's see which one is this.
Oh man, that's cool. That's cool.
Oh, there you go. Look, I even picked up the right one.
Gary V.
Let's see. Can you see this?
Look at that.
Right there. You see who it's made out to? You see it's signed by Gary right there to Josh.
That's cool. That's cool, right? Yeah. Hey, that's awesome. I can't wait to see that. Here's what's on my iPad, Adam. This is what's on my iPad here. This is the current book I'm reading. Yeah. I like deep. Yeah, I like deep reading.
Yeah, when you.
I like to. Yeah, I like. I like a good read. I don't like to get too deep, so that's kind of what I do. I do a lot of audio.
Bear loves some honey. All right.
Hey, put some honey on my bear, honey.
So yeah, all right. So let's do what we gotta do. What's next? We gotta tell you that our Schwinn giveaway is in full effect. You could Facebook it, you could tweet it, you could enter it, you could tell your friends to enter it, you could tell your friends' friends. It's 4 bikes. It's a mama bear bike. It's a daddy bear bike. It is 2 children bikes, a boy and a girl. But if you sit there and say you have 2 girls or 2 boys, I am sure they'll be accommodating in terms of color selections. So don't forget to enter that. I think the prize package is just either under or over $1,000.
And, 4 bikes, 4 Schwinn bikes. That's awesome.
Yeah, 4 Schwinn bikes, and they are amazing. If you haven't seen the new Schwinns, they're at every major retailer, and they have a higher end line that are at the independent bike sales, and they are gorgeous bikes, and they're built to last. I went back home to my house, and my stepfather brings out his Schwinn bike, and he's had it since like 1970 something, and it's like as good as new. What else? So in the month of July, we still have a stroller giveaway being announced. Next week will be our June stroller giveaway. But our big news is going to come in July. We have a major stroller giveaway coming. So I can't wait. Big one. This is going to be huge. So I can't wait. But next week we will announce the June stroller giveaway. And we have some more little stuff coming up for babies.
Yeah, we got some cute little things. These little teammates here. They're here's one of the Ravens, my Baltimore Ravens, and here's one of my sucky Baltimore Orioles.
Dude, they suck.
Yeah, the Orioles suck, but they're my team. I love the Orioles. You suck, but you're my team. So, but I know they suck, but they are my team. So these little teammates. They're cute little things. They're really great for the kids. They can kind of gnaw on them and throw them, and when they're mad at their team's lost, they can feed them to the dog and stuff. But they're really cool. These are fun little things. They're called Little Teammates. We're going to be having a post up on that, and we'll be doing a little giveaway coming up shortly on LNP.TV. How'd you hear that? LNP.TV. That's got a cool sound, doesn't it? That's got a cool sound. I like it.
All right, tonight we are giving away 2 copies of Dora Gets a Haircut.
Hey.
Dora Gets a Haircut.
Dora Gets a Haircut.
But then again, look at the picture. Who's in the chair? All right, that's Boots getting a haircut. That's misleading.
That is misleading. And really, when's the last time you saw Dora needing a haircut? I mean, her hair always looks great.
I don't know. And then, one of the episodes my kid is stuck on right now is Happy Birthday Super Babies. That's been on, repeat on the DVD player. So, we got 2 copies of that to give away. And, Josh, why don't you pull that magic lever and pick the winners?
Hey, so our first winner up is Marty Ferg. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that correctly, Marty Ferg. So there you go. There's our first winner. Our second winner is right here. Wonders and Dreams. Are you Wonders and Dreams? Is that you? There you are. If you are Wonders and Dreams or Marty Ferg, visit us at latenightparents.com/winner and type in your info. We will send those off to you. So very cool, very cool. Thanks for joining us. We're happy to, give away some movies when we can and some other bigger kind of stuff on the site. Like I said, we're going to have some other really cool stuff coming up on the site, some videos and some other really great content for you guys to chew on. Let's see, we're at latenightparents.com. We're on Twitter at latenightparent. We dropped the S for savings, and I sound like such a dork for saying that, but it's kind of a good line that Adam came up with, so I'm just going to go ahead and use that. I'm liking Adam's new background. It's much more cooler than my closet background, so all you get is my ugly mug. And next week I should be lighter. I should be like 7 pounds lighter next week, so I can kick resourceful mom.
There's not
arse.
a chance that you're going to be able to pull this off. There's no shot that you're going to be able to pull this off.
I'm gonna come out of the closet. And I'm gonna come out of this closet right here.
You're gonna come out of the closet.
And I'm gonna come out of the closet.
We all knew this day was
I'm gonna kick her arse. Okay. I'm gonna be so skinny that I'm gonna be able to walk sideways, and you'll think I'm walking forward. That was stupid. I'm gonna be really skinny, like stupid skinny. You're gonna think I'm like like a girl. It's gonna be bad. I'm gonna totally work out. See that right there, right there. I'm gonna totally work out.
Yeah.
And lose it all for next week. That's gonna be me.
All right.
So we'll try it. We'll try it.
Join us up and stay tuned because we got some great features coming out on the website this week. And please welcome Tom. So one of Tom's posts will be published tonight. And give him some comment love. Welcome him. See what he has to say about stuff. And that's pretty much it, right? Was there anything?
Yeah, I think so.
Did I miss anything on the list?
No, I think we covered everything. Stay tuned to the site. We've got some things coming up. We got some exciting things coming. Next week will be a good week for the show. We got some good giveaways coming up. We have our last show before Father's Day. If you guys have any questions or want to talk about anything for Father's Day, feel free to check us out online, Late Night Parent. You can always follow Adam at Dada Rocks or follow moi, at Dad Street. And yeah, so that's what's coming up. We got some good things in the works. Always like having you guys around. Adam, you flying solo while Josh is flying the we never talked about the. Let me go back to Mondays. We've had a couple things about Mondays. We'll have to talk about a Monday night show. We haven't talked about the show for Taipei. I guess we still need to figure that one out. Maybe let's see what the timing works. Let's see what the timing works. All right.
We'll figure it out. All right. It's early on. We really, literally, I set this up 5 minutes before the show started today.
Please, we got like 2 weeks. All right.
That is enough time to cause chaos. In 2 weeks, we could actually burn the site, rebuild it, and have something totally different, which I wouldn't be surprised we would have.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. What else do we got?
All right.
We talked about the big giveaways in July. We talked about the Schwinn giveaway now. We talked about the upcoming stroller giveaway for this month. And what else?
Got tonight. I think we got the right tonight. You guys online. Check us out. Check our site out at facebook.com/parents. We're all over there, so we'll do it.
And if you won one of the giveaways, please drop us an email at info@latenightparents.com, since I was too far away from the keyboard to actually do my job tonight. So Josh is going to write your names down and have that list for me, and so drop us an email, info@latenightparents.com.
Yep.
There you go.
Awesome. Well, there you go, guys. Thanks for joining us again for another show, Late Night Parents. We will see you online next week. Have a happy hump day, and until our next hump, we'll see you around. Thanks, guys.
Peace.